at the beginning of all time, when the world was so young, the first man and the first woman, Toonkoo and Ngaardi, they came riding on a shooting star. And they landed, and there Toonkoo, he took his spear and he went to name all the animals, and he went hunting as well. While Ngaardi, she built the fire, and all of the children sat around the fire, warming their hands. Come on, children, big and small, let's warm our hands. Rub them together really hard as you can. Faster, harder, as hard as you can. Come in, people from outside, come and join us round the fire. And when you've burnt your hands, rubbing them together, now feel the warmth of the fire as we sit around. And she told the children stories, and the kookaburra laughed. And she went and she pulled up roots and she cooked them. Toonkoo, he went off with his spear, and he was led by the Great Spirit. And once he saw the moon, and he became angry, and he threw his spear towards the moon, but the Great Spirit caught it and bent it, and he threw it back down to the world, and it came down and was the first boomerang. Toonkoo was taken by the Great Spirit and carried high and set in the moon. Ngaardi waited by the fire for Toonkoo to return. Oh, how she missed him, how she loved Toonkoo. Now she saw the moon rising above the mountains. She looked. There was Toonkoo. She reached for him, but could she touch him? She left the fire and walked away from the children and all of the creatures, and high, high, high she climbed to the very top of the mountain, and she reached for Toonkoo, but could she touch him? So sad. There Toonkoo was in the moon, and Ngaardi left down on the world below. She wept, and her tears fell and ran into rivulets, became streams that ran down from the mountains, and became the first water, and the seas and the lakes. And there she sighed with sadness, and with her sigh came the light of creation. And there at the top of the mountain, Ngaardi left her heart, which became Warata, the beautiful red flower of the Warata shrub.